Well, the bonuses and the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198? And then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that. Yes, I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt.
Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight.
Khamzat Chimaev. He has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here featuring the consensus greatest UFC heavyweight of all time, the former champion Stipe Miocic, and it's always interesting to see which version he presents. There was a time when he was competing at 255 pounds. We have seen a much leaner Stipe of late, and he just believes in terms of his speed and his footwork and his boxing, this is where his body and his game is at its best.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Using a lot of good movement.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Chimaev.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flute choke looks locked in. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. Oh, right into mount.
3 minutes to go. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Do some work, guys.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
Nice shot, man.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Take a deep breath in the eyes. You're not defending yourself. This guy can hurt you. You gotta be smart. This isn't the way we trained in the gym. Keep your hands up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Pretty good jab there by Khamzat Chimaev. Blocks that kick to the body. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Straight punch is fair.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Just misses with the straight right. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. In the half guard. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Chimaev's has got full mount now. Well, it looks as though that strike. Oh!
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two.
Oh. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. This is some exhausting. Big shots landed by him now. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse. Now he's going full mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
90 seconds now to go in round two.
Gotta grab the wrists. Pop your hips.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike.
Turn off.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nicely done. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Stipe's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, the round is over, and Miocic's corner really starting to show some concern right now. That cut is getting worse with every passing strike. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about it. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. It's got to change something.
Khamzat Chimaev gets hit hard with that overhand.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Hook to the head there by Chimaev.
Nice, no single takedown.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
Huge elbow there. Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
He's setting up the armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got his back.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now.
Side control.
Chimaev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Right back.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. That's a second blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get...
That'll do it!
Wow!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 47 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Garcia-Para, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big man tonight.
Stipe is one